Hi, let's talk carpentry. Today we want to do a shelf or a bookshelf. Let's put it that side. I want to make a bookshelf uh, from the scrap that I have in the workshop. So one thing that you have to always keep in mind as a carpenter is no scrap is scrap. Somehow the scrap that you have in your workshop can bring you money. So today I just want to make a shelf, and a shelf that might even give you a certain income. Every plank, no matter how much, how long, how short it is, at some point it might be something that will make you have an income. So as a carpenter, you need to always be creative with things that you do. Okay, now I have basic tools to make this small project. Number one, I have the plank. The plank that I have, it is not a board, it is wood, pure wood. This was a wood that I took from my house, old cupboards that were there. Then I took them off, so I couldn't just put them in the bin and get rid of them. But I kept them because one day I knew something is gonna come up. So this is wood. It's I think it's pine wood. Some people might not know what pine wood. If you know the pallets, those pallets where they in supermarkets where they put drinks or when they transport stuff, those base thing, that planks thing, that's the type of wood that we are using here. So we're gonna measure, we're gonna do everything, but first and foremost, as a person who wants to do a project, safety first. Have protective gear like what I'm wearing right now. This is my protective gear. I have a cap, I have, you see as we go, goggles, mask, and all those things. And yeah, also have headphones, man. You need that. You need to listen to something. You need to listen to something. Me, I love listening to sermons. I love hearing the word of God. I love hearing music at some point. I love my mind to work within the spaces of what I believe, which is God. All right. So let's start. Number two, you need to have tools. Tools. What we are using today, we are gonna use uh this is a sender to send all, because this was vanished. We just need to give it a rough surface so that when we spray paint it, it's going to stick to the wood. So you need a sender. Another thing that you need, maybe you don't have the screws or the drill bits and all those things. There's another alternative way. You can use a nail gun. So this nail gun uses compressed air. So I'm gonna use a compressor. I love to do this with a nail gun, with a nail gun, especially when it comes to put filler and all those. It will give a clean finish. But also you can use your drill. I have a drill here. I have a drill. So if maybe along the way I want to use a drill, then I can use a drill. So there are two ways. Some people who are into furniture, some they use what we call dowel system and all those things. But for this video, I'm going to be using this to attach the boards. And we have what we are going to cut with. We are going to cut with a table saw. I'll show you a table saw. We're going to use, some they use circular saw. It's still fine as long as you know how to cut and always be straight with your cuttings. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, this is the table saw that we are going to use for cutting, and everything was gonna run past through this table saw. Table saw, I recommend it when you have advanced in learning about machinery. And guys, when we talk about safety, machines are so dangerous. You need to be in the right mind to operate a machine, because these kind of machines, if they are mishandled, you might injure yourself. That's the other thing. And also, make sure, if you are scared of using such kind of machines, find someone who is very experienced in doing things, or maybe you can get to people who can just cut things for you, because there is no use to buy something that you might not even know how to use it, or you are scared to use it, because at the end of the day you are going to injure yourself. All right, so what we are going to do first and foremost, now I know in our previous videos we always talk about cutting list and all those. Now I have a cutting list, I know what I'm doing. You come now to your board, your material, and you look at it, and some of the things. When you are advancing in carpentry, you know which side to cut and which side not to cut according to your measurements. But if this, we do it because we want to save cost, because sometimes if you cut the wrong way, you might end up using more materials and you have more scraps. But the right way, you might see that you lose less material and less scraps. So you also need to know the sides and cuts that you need. How are they going to be uh, 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 able to fit in one certain piece of wood? That will also need your mathematical approach to things. All right, now we want to cut. I think I need how many panels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are about 6 panels that I'll need to make, then 4 little ones. So all in all, I know that I need 6 plus 4, basically 10, less or minus uh, uh, boards to make what I want to do. Okay, so let's do it. All right, once the boards, the cuts, the cut, your cutting list is now in place, you've cut everything, it's time to assemble. What we use for assembling is the nail gun. We have these things. These are the nails that we use in the nail gun. It depends with the type of nail gun that you are using, but these ones are the ones that we use. These small little nails that we use for this. They have different dimensions, different you know how long and how short. Like this one it's a 30 millimeter. This one is it should be 35 thereabout. I'm not sure, but I'll check. So it depends also which one you are going to use and for which purpose. So in this scenario, we are going to use either of them, because when you attach a board, let's say you're attaching a board like this, the way I'm gonna do it, the nail is going on top here. So no matter how long it goes, it's still gonna be fine, but the longer the better because of strength. All right, let's go. Here we are done assembling our panels, our boards, and this is the structure that we have come up with of a bookshelf. It's more for an office or even in the house. Alright, so the next thing now is to put filler, straightening everything up, and after that you sand it. So let's go. Once the filler is dry, it's time to sand it, everything. Then after that, also you are preparing for uh, the product for painting. So whatever you'll be doing simultaneously, that you are making it even, and you're also making it so that you can paint. So that's our next step.